Hi everyone, John here, also known as Zero the Lost. Gonna be doing a little bit something different. I know I'm not an expert or anything, but I just want to make a tips video or new player video, so I can get people started on the right foot. If they want to, just look for a small guide on how to improve themselves or how to start the game off right, just so they don't get any bad habits or things. Alright, so one of the things I would recommend first would be to go to the shooting range and try out all the different characters. What I did first was I checked all the characters that I thought would look cool. Like I tried Andro, Tyra, Victor, and I played like 5 or 6 characters. Then went and tried some games out, thought I'd see how I liked them. But the cool thing about shooting range is, like just Shaolin. I don't play Shaolin at all because I'm garbage.
I should spend my
you can check out all their abilities, test them out. See, I don't have anything for Shaolin. This is a basic build. But it allows you to check some stuff out, figure out how to do things. And I'm pretty good when like nothing moves and they don't fight back. So you can come here, check this stuff out, and just run through characters. You can change characters like this. Just go back, try someone different. And then the next thing you probably want to do is check out all these. These are your bread and butter of the game. Okay, this is what makes it different. Makes it more strategic. See, okay. First off, you got to turn off auto purchase. First thing, okay. You don't need it. It's gonna give you deft hands. It's gonna give you a bunch of stuff that you don't even want to use. All right, deft hands looks good on. It looks good. Reloading, get more DPS out, right? But that's not what you want to do. If they have shields like Fernando, Torvald, I wouldn't really use it on Ash, but anything with shields, Wrecker's where you want to go. It destroys shields, okay? But you can't just all go Wrecker because they have healers. If they have a normal team, they have healers, and that keeps people in the fight longer. You kill their healer, so they can't heal anyone on their team, and you try and keep yours alive. Your DPS, you don't just do damage, you got to protect your healer too. Everyone's got to protect the healer, aside from the flank. Flank, they're doing their own thing most of the time. Cauterize and Wrecker, your bread and butter, okay? That's one stops healing. Like at tier 3, it gives you 90% reduced healing for 1.5 seconds, okay? If you got something that can do a lot of damage, like a Victor or a Tyra just spraying stuff, an Ash without slug shot just sprays it, just hit multiple people at the same time, that's Cauterize. They're not going to get healed as much. You're going to see that. Then Bulldozer, this is for anyone that has a deployable. Barrick, Ying, Inara. Like Cripple Inara, you're having trouble with her, have one person pick up Bulldozer 2 at least, and you will see a big difference. Okay. Then let's go on to the healing skill tree. Rejuvenate. If you got a healer that's doing their job and you see yourself getting healed, Rejuvenate helps, especially if you're a tank. I see myself picking this up more than any of these. Now, if you're running a special build, maybe you got a Tyra lifesteal build, you can put Life Rip 3 on and get 60% lifesteal. Kicks ass. Kill to heal, not bad. If you're fragging out. Or if you're a flank, usually they pick, kill the heal up because they're too far for the healer to get to them. Veteran, it's hardly ever picked. Most of the time you're fighting or you get chased. You don't really get out of combat healing unless you're like Zen or someone or Saris. But hardly anyone picks this up. Kill the heal. I guess if your healer's not healing you as much as you want, if you're a flank or damage, can't hurt, nice chunk of health, but Cauterize affects it as well. You have to keep that in mind. Cauterize affects all of these, but Rejuvenate is used to counter Cauterize because you'll get 30% more healing. It's basically like they have Cauterize level 2. See what I'm saying? On to utility. Okay, Master Riding. You want to get to the fight fast enough? this is what you pick. Mostly a tank or a flank picks this. No reason for anyone else to get out there unless you're planning on doing some major shit. But I mean, it's your call really. Morale boost, great for building up your ultimate. Most people that pick this up are people that want to fucking go crazy. Like, let's see. Drogo's really good with it. He can build his ult super quick anyways, just because of his fuselage and his other attacks. Nimble, it's good on certain characters. Like, I've seen people on Bomb King use it. I personally use it on Ashe, just because I like, her being more of a mobile tank. There are also some builds that I use utility movement speed cards. Chronos is usually everyone's favorite. Every healer's favorite for sure. Lets you get your abilities to cool down a little bit quicker, each one. So, next is Defense Tree. Illuminate, anyone that has invisibility, this is what you want. If you have a Skye that's causing you problems, Illuminate, counters her, completely. Completely counters her. At level 3, you're going to see her coming a mile away. She ain't got no chance. She's done if this is level 3. Okay, she can't sneak up on you no more. If you're a flank trying to hunt down a Strix, or a Skye, or a Ceres, Illuminate. That's its job. Find anyone that's hidden. Blast shields, anyone that has AoE damage. It counts for Ashe if she's not using Slug Shot. It counts for Bomb King, Willow, tons of different people. It just lowers the damage of the area effect. Haven, just like area effect, but direct damage. So Victor's, Cassie, aside from Blast Shot. Who else? Strix, Canessa, all of them. Resilience, this is... Okay, I can understand people not wanting to take Resilience because they want the damage drop off from Haven or Blast Shields, right? But if you're fighting a CC heavy team, Resilience is the way to go. If they got a Bomb King, if they got a Mave, Resilience takes away majority of their kit. Bomb King stun, it's only gonna last for like half a second at level 3. Look at 90%. Okay, so let's check out these characters here. All right. Okay, who does that affect? That affects Khan. Not his ult, but everything else. His ult is, not my favorite because he's kind of a dick with it. It affects Ashe's whole kit. Everything about Ashe is countered by Resilience. Bomb King doesn't work on Inara. It'll help with the slow that it gives you, but hers is constantly going, so it doesn't even matter. Hers is going to cripple you constantly. Okay? Genos, it'll work on his Void Grip. Maeve works on her ult. Damba works for Damba's ult. Works for Torvald's ult. Works for Chicken. Works for Moji. Works for Ceres' ult. And stuns. If she's running Agony, it's only going to last part of half a second max. Resilience is very helpful. Okay? So if you're going to do, start off checking this out. You're in the shooting range anyway. You might as well. If you're in doubt of what you should pick, if you don't see anyone with Cauterize or Wrecker, and you know their team has a healer or has a guy with shields, pick up one of those. Especially if you're a damage dealer. Okay? Or a flank. Last thing you want is doing a whole bunch of damage. They're almost dead. Ceres comes around the corner, heals them damn near to full. That'll stop that. You'll be able to get your kills. Okay? Classes, okay? So right now we're on a support, alright? Support, your job, keep this big guy right here alive. Okay? Don't matter how you have to do it, you keep him alive so he can do his job. Okay? But see, the trick is, you have to stay alive too. Alright? Without you, your team's dead. But support, this is what you want to do. You want to build Chronos. Majority of the time, like 80, 85% of the time, you want Chronos. Okay? Aside from that, you're going to want Haven, because support HP got nerfed. They lost, I think, like 200 health each one. Okay? So you are... Everyone wants you dead because you're keeping everyone alive. And if they want you dead that bad, that they're all gunning for you, you're doing your job. Okay? The hard part is staying alive. Your job as a healer, I'll say it again, keep your tank, your damage alive. Okay? Flanks, they're usually on their own. It feels bad to say it, but they are usually off on their own doing their job. Their job is killing damage and healers, which is what you're going to have to get used to too. Alright? So, let's change up classes, shall we? Flanks, your job is to be a pest. Your job is to kill things, to make people watch their back constantly because you have driven them insane with paranoia. Okay? Like Zen. Look. You pick up Yomi, you can hit from everywhere. Okay? And it over-penetrates.
Isn't satiated yet.
So if they're all lined up like such, you can just go through them. Okay? But look, he's got a fucking chase down ability. If he starts taking damage, just boom, you're gone. You're gone. They can't even hit you. You can get healed during it. You can counter attacks. You know? And if you're feeling ballsy enough, and your job, say you singled someone out, they're getting weak and they're trying to run, just boom. Look. And then, boom, you're gone. You're gone. They ain't catching you. You're done. You just go back to your healer, or you go camp somewhere, go get your health back. Your job is to slay, okay? But you don't want to just run up and fucking, hey guys, I'm right here. Hey, can you see me? I'm right here. You don't want to do that, okay? Your job is to flank around from the side and try and deal as much damage and get away with it. So they're going like this, and you're backing up, you know. You didn't take much damage, you're just chilling, trying to get back. They'll come after you, you just fucking get away. Unless you can outbox them. You start outboxing them, go for it, you know. Just don't overcommit. That's how a lot of flanks get caught out. Me being a support, I usually have to catch them. And your job as support, you know, keep your head on a swivel. Everyone's job should be keep their head on a swivel. Never fucking just, I'm gonna kill this dude. I am completely forgetting about everyone else. I do it all the time. I do it all the time, and I'm trying to work on it constantly. You never want to get like that because you're forgetting about the whole big picture. There's this guy right here. You know? So you want to be thinking. You never go head in as a flank unless you have backup. Tyra is a common damage dealer. But as Tyra, look, this is your max speed.
I can afford more supplies.
Sometimes you gotta put a build on just so you move quicker, like that. But your job, to melt everything.
A dub, dude.
Give them hell!
Your job is to mow shit down. Okay? That is your job. Okay? You are not a tank. You should not be frontlining. You need to be behind the tank, if at all possible. Okay? You need to protect your healer. Your healer dies, you're going to die. You have around, what, 3, maybe 400 more health than your healer, okay? You are very squishy. But the thing is, you keep people away because you can do shit like this. And that's the main point. Okay? Let's go on to tanks. I picked Ashe because I love Ashe. That's my girl.
I should spend my credits.
Your tank. Okay. Your tank is,
Fill 'em full of holes.
I'd say it is the full force of your team. This character gets into shit no one else wants to get into, and they are good at dealing with it. Now, it's up to your team to keep this person alive, okay? Being a tank is hard work. You are taking the most shots. You are trying to be the most chaotic person. You are trying to disrupt their team. You are trying to create as many problems as possible just to get everyone annoyed with you and focus on you. So you want to disrupt. Like, constantly what I do, I'll just go like this, right up behind them, try and sneak up, and I'll try and push them into my team. Just so they're out of the way. You know? My team's like, oh, hey, they don't have cover anymore. Or, hell, even if I'm off to the side, I'll just hit it. I'll just do it. Just for fun.
I should spend my
just so I can disrupt. Okay? Like Makoko. One of my other favorites, you know? He's just so good. Hard to use, but he's good. You know? Makoa, fucking... Boom. Okay? He can disrupt just like that from a distance. He can just pull someone in, and if you pull their healer or a damage dealer, they're pretty much going to die. If you have a team that knows how to do their job. Okay? Your job is to stand on point, but not just run in 5 guys deep. Oh, hey, I'm gonna go step on the point for 2 seconds and then get murdered. Okay? We've all done it. It happens. Alright? You're trying to just contest that point. You're trying to do your job, but you can't do your job without your team. This is not a solo player game. You are working as a team. So, don't just run on point. If you guys just got slaughtered, you got like 50% on the meter, you know, and they're constantly racking up, right? You don't have to run in there solo. Just group up. Group up, collect yourselves, go in as a full team. It's better than going in and getting picked off solo one at a time. Because then everyone is staggered and you're going to lose the point. You're going to lose. You might get 1 kill. Might. If you catch them off guard. But it's not worth it. Okay? Your objective is to win the game, not win the fight. Okay? So, let's add this up, right? Tank, your job is to disrupt. Make your presence known. You're not trying to really be stealthy unless you're being a Torvald trying to send someone over the edge with your ult. Okay? Your job is to protect your teammates. There are constantly times where my guy right here, he's getting attacked. I'll run in and I'll just do this and I'll help him back out. I will let him lead the way. And then I'll body block. I'll stand in front. I'll take the hits. You know, it's not a big deal. Because I can take the damage. I will body block. Your job is to do that. Protect your healer. Your healer dies, you're dead. Just dead. Okay? So, tank, that's your job. Support heals everyone. Okay? Your tank is the most important, but your damage isn't far behind that. Okay? Your flank is the only one that should be last case. They are getting into shit and they are trying to disrupt. They have ways to get out. Okay? Trust me. If they're complaining that they're dying, it's because they're being foolhardy. They're taking a fight they can't do. Okay? For example, Androxus, a great flank. Okay? He's great. He's good. I can't use him, but I've been slaughtered by people that do know how to use him. Okay? He's got escapes. He's got damage. He can punch you in the face if he wants, and it does 700 damage. Okay? His job is to kill things and kill them quick. He can get out of danger. Okay? He can't. He can go over buildings. He can do all that. Alright? Who's another one? Maeve. Alright. Look. Maeve right now, really good. She's a tank shredder. She kills tanks like no tomorrow. I'm constantly running from her if I'm in a fight. Okay? Look, she does 800 if she hits both daggers, alright? Oh, what was that? Look, 1600, just because of Street Justice. Just because it does so much damage. But look, she can get out. She's got Prowl. She's got Shred. She can just go. Things get too bad, you want to blind people, just do that. Okay? Flank, they can get out of danger. Now, if they're around you, like around a corner, and you're like, oh, okay, I can peek heal that. I'm gonna do that. Okay? Everyone else is cool. They're manageable. Then, you know, help them out. The quicker they get back out there, the quicker this game gets over and they can do their job. You can do your job. Everyone's happy because you won. Alright? Alright. We are in Champ Select. Okay? All the champions that you can check out and preview everything. Okay? Skins, whatever you want. Alright? Let's talk about
Ash.
loadouts, right? You see, I got a ton for Ash. Alright? Just like I have a ton for each one of my comfort picks. Okay? Now, if you're playing casual, doesn't really matter what you pick, alright? Just have fun. You know, play a comp. At least one tank, one heal, everyone else, whatever. Okay? You can do all damage. You can do 3 supports, 3 tanks, 2 tanks, 3 damage, whatever you want to do. Alright? But if you're going to go into ranked, you need to be good at least 2 comfort picks for each class. Alright? 2 tanks, 2 supports, 2 damage, 2 flanks. Know them, you know, back and forth. But if there's something constantly getting banned, like right now in my ranked games, Zen and Moji constantly banned. Then it rotates between, you know, Terminus and Nara. No one bans Makoa for some reason. I don't know why, but I love it because I like Makoa. Makoa Rex. Alright. Khan, he's actually really strong right now. Some pros don't think he's strong, I guess, but in my ranked queues, Khan can do some stuff because people don't know how to just focus in on him when he's got someone picked up. You know? But at least 2, okay? And don't pick just the main ones that everyone's focusing on. Don't pick the OP ones. Just, you know, play them, have fun with them. But like, you know, if you see a game where you like to play Zen, but he's constantly getting banned, you're probably not going to get to play him. So you're going to have another comfort pick. What if they don't ban Moji? You get to play Moji, if you want to play Moji. You know? What if Zen and Moji are banned? You're kind of SOL. You're going, okay, I guess I'll go Lex. I played him twice, but I mean, that'll work, right? You'll do okay. You know the basics of being a flank, but you're not going to be as good as you would be if you practiced them. Like, the only tank I am not good with, well, 2 tanks, actually. There's Barrack and Ruckus. I'm not a fan of Ruckus. I understand his purpose. He's more of a damage dealer and a tank, but I'm garbage with him, you know. I could get good with him. I probably will, but I mainly play the major tanks. You know, Barrack, he's very good. I've seen people destroy comps with Barrack. You know, he's helped tons of times. But he's just not my personal play style. I like people that disrupt and cause problems, like Ash, Fernando, Torval, Terminus, and Nara. And Nara can be obnoxious if people don't know how to deal with her. Like on casuals, you put Cripple and Nara, people don't know what to do. Unless someone gets the bright idea to pick up Bulldozer. Then they're like, hey, it only lasts for a second till I destroy it. It's over. Okay? So, get at least 2, but try to go for more. Just practice. Have fun. Go, like what I do, if I just want to try someone, I can just go to deathmatch. Just go to deathmatch. It don't mean nothing. It's a win or a loss. Not a big deal. Okay? Not a big deal at all. You get to practice with them. You get real experience just checking them out. Okay, so next, after you've practiced your characters, you got them all set up, you're doing your job, you got loadouts out the wazoo, you want to learn counters, okay? For example, Ash and Khan. Khan can just nullifies Ash altogether. All he has to do is put Fire in Line on, and guess what? CC immune for 4 seconds. You and whoever's around you. Plus 20% increased damage. That is not fun to go against. I've gone against it many times as Ash. As, you know, Torvald. As fucking Terminus. It is annoying. It is obnoxious. You can't do nothing. And it's very well known. You have to plan around that. He used Battle Shell. I gotta hold off on all my stuff for about 4 seconds before I even try. Same with Grok and his CC immunity totem. You ain't moving no one if he's got that up. Okay? So learn your counters, you know? If you're running Kinessa and they got Strix, guess what? Strix is a good counter to you. He's got Invis. He can hit you before you even know he's there. Your best bet is if you hit him and you have reveal for like 2 seconds. That way you can see when he's partially going to poke and maybe hit him at, right before he pokes out. Okay? So, Kinessa into Strix is a very hard match. It's very good, fun to watch on pro level. Okay? So builds, awesome. They're helpful. If you don't know what to do for a build, you can import, you can search the leaderboards. You can find someone. Find someone that's good at this character. Check out their loadouts. Okay? You can use that until you get more comfortable building a deck. Alright? Look at your abilities. Know what they do. You can do, you could check them out here and then go, I wonder how this exactly works. Let's go to the shooting range, check it out. You go to the shooting range, you're like, okay, I see how this character works. Let's see how they do in a real game. Let's go to deathmatch. Let's go to, siege. I would assume that, actually not assume, but I would suggest that you go to deathmatch first. It's a quicker match. If you're having a bad time, it's not going to last as long. But it's going to give you direct, competition just to know how to work this character. Genos, he can heal through walls. Major plus. He doesn't heal chunks at a time unless you pick up Celestial Touch. Majority of the time, people don't pick that. They pick up Luminary because they want to heal and give a buff to their teammates. Okay? So you just got to learn the little niches of this game. This game, it's really fun once you figure it out. When you're not getting stomped, by the way, talking about getting stomped, matchmaking, not the best, okay? There's going to be games where you stomp people. There's going to be games where you get stomped. It happens. It happens to everyone. Sometimes you'll run into a 5-stack or a 3-stack that are really working well together. You're going to get smashed. Happens to me all the time, Every once in a while, you're going to get a really good game. It's going to be real close. Everyone knows what they're doing. You'll lose, you'll win, but you know what? You'll come out and you'll go, damn, I lost, but that was fun. That was a good game. If I would have done this different, if I did this different, And speaking of losing, when you lose, don't take it so hard, all right? Try to look back and not see what this person did wrong or what that person did wrong. I do it all the time, I'm like, man, if this person would have just healed me, but I don't know what they're looking at. They could be trying to heal someone else. They could be trying to flank this. They could be doing damage here. I'm not thinking of that. So when I think back on it, I'm like, fuck, I was kind of an ass. Maybe I just need to focus on myself. What did I do wrong? As a tank, I ran out there in front of 5 people and I died. I tried to capture that point against 5 people because I'm big, bad tank. I'm Makoa, I got my ult. I can scare people off, but if they focus me and put a little distance, I'm dead. That's about it. So, don't take your losses so hard. Treat them as a learning experience. If you ran in 5 deep, you should be like, well, there were 5 people in there. That was kind of foolhardy. I should have waited for my team. They only had 60% covered. We had plenty of time to push them off and get on that point. Then, if we're fighting and I have a chance to get on that point, go for it. Okay? You don't want to stagger. And talking about stagger, if you get attacked and your whole team dies, you're the last one alive, they're keeping you alive. They're not trying to kill you that fast majority of the time. Okay? They want to stagger you so you come back in 10, 20 seconds later. And if you're a healer, that's a big time limit because your team is going that whole time without your healing. Alright? So, in other words, just practice. Have a good time. Try different things. And don't take losses to the heart. Just focus up, figure out what you could have done better, and try and improve. All right? We're all trying to do it. We're all trying to get better. We're all trying to be the best. But it starts with you being a team player. And, don't be toxic. I know it's hard when you feel like people are trolling or someone's AFK. Just don't take it to heart, all right? I understand. We all get mad. But sometimes it's just that way. Someone DC'd. The computer gave them deft hands when they wanted Chronos. Or they wanted, Cauterize. I've seen it happen tons of times. You got to work with that person. They're still your teammate for this match. So, just make the best of it. Try and be a team player. Help each other. Don't try to be all Rambo, going 5 deep. Okay? Alright. Well, I hope this helps anyone out if they watch it. If you want to drop a thumbs up, cool. If you want to drop a subscribe, great. If you would like to see more in-depth about champions in general, hey, throw out a comment or something. I hope you liked it. I know it's not the greatest one, but it's the newest one. This has all the champs up to date. It's got most of the battle plans. I'm not a pro player, not by a long shot. I'm just trying to catch back up and get back to Diamond and then go for Master again. But I hope it helps someone. And if it does, great. I hope you have a great time with the game. I hope you enjoy it. But anyways, that's enough talking out of me. I hope you guys have a good day. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.